Shalom Israel, Most High in Christ bless. Also you all. All praise to the Most High. We're out in Fort Worth, Texas. We are about to participate in the MLK parade. All praise to the Most High. He put the spirit on the organizers to be able to invite us so that we can show our people true order, true structure. We're going to be passing out flyers and truly teaching our people repentance. So we're going to let our light shine before men. And with that, we say, Shalom.
We never get tired. We never get tired. We never get tired. We never get tired. 12 tribes. 12 tribes. The sons of God. We never get tired.
Yeah, ever since I've been in my mother's womb, I've been a threat to this society. Hatred in the eyes when they smile at me, envy of my pedigree. Oh, you can try, but you can never be. Skin blacker than oil, we deep like the sand of seas. Covered up the face of the judging kings. Still at the neck, fighting with the beast. And Babylon gon' burn with that fervent heat. Hot flesh dripping like wax, now that's a sight to see.
More? Okay. More, what does more mean? More means black. More means black. More, that was a title that was given to us by the same people that brought us over here in slavery. That's right. You understand? They called us black. They didn't have a term for it. So we took up that name, Morocco. That's where we from. More. Well, check this out. Give me John 8:32.
The book of John, chapter 8 and verse 32. And ye shall know the truth.
This is Christ talking to us, the 12 tribes of Israel, his disciples. Read.
And the truth shall make you free.
He said, you gonna know the truth, and the truth is the only thing that's gonna make us free. If you look around our people right now, our people are in spiritual bondage. He said the truth, these laws right here, is the only thing that's gonna make us free. Why? Watch this. Let me go around with 28. I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. How did we get over here in America? Chattel slavery. You know this history, right? Right? Who did that? Did that happen to anybody else? Huh? Only the who? Only the Africans. That name right there, the same as Moors, that was put on us by the same people who put us in slavery. And I'm going to show you that out the scriptures. Deuteronomy 28:15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28.
Minutes of your time, big brother. Great.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Great.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
This is Moses talking to the Israelites. You know some biblical history. Where was Israel before we got into the wilderness? We was where? We was in Egypt, right? So now we in the wilderness, and what did Moses say? Read it again.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So you got to look out. We in the wilderness, just like we are right now. We in the wilderness, and Moses is telling the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, if you don't keep my commandments, the Most High is going to put curses on you. That's right. We're going to go through this, bro. What's your name again? One more time. Jonathan. We're going to go through, and we're going to see some of the curses and who do they identify with. Give me verse 48. Bring it up.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
He said, because we don't want to keep God's commandments, he said, therefore we're going to have to serve our enemies. I want you to note that word in your mind, right? Our enemies. Check it out. Read.
Which the Lord shall send against
thee. Which the God send against you. Read.
In hunger.
We got to serve our enemies in hunger. Read.
And in thirst.
In thirst. Read.
And in nakedness.
Read.
And in want of all things.
He said we're going to have to serve our enemies in hunger. If you want some food, who do you got to go to? Your enemies. If you thirsty, if any of our people out there, if they thirsty, do they go to each other for that water supply, or who do they go to? They enemies. For the clothing that we got on our back, for the clothing that they got. Who do we have to go to? Our enemies. Read that from the top again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
He said the Israelites, if we don't keep God's commandments, he said, therefore we're going to do what?
Serve thine enemy. Read. Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst.
If we want water, thirst, read.
And in nakedness.
If you want clothing on your back, read.
And in want of all things.
He said in the want of all things. For these brothers right here with the flock cars, for them to operate their cars, what they got to go to their enemies for? gas. What else? They got to go for driver's license. If they don't go holler at their enemies every so many years, guess what them cars gonna be? Come on, man. Read it from the top again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy.
Listen, big bro, we going through the history of who we are. We've been lied to as a people. We've been lied and told that we Moors. We've been lied and told that we Africans, that we in Baptists. If you ask go around this wilderness right now, you go around, you ask these blacks, Hispanics, hey, what's your nationality? You're gonna get one person to say I'm African, I'm Pan-African. You're gonna get one person to say I'm Moor. You're gonna get one person to say I'm Baptist. You're gonna get one person to say I'm Pentecostal. You understand? You're gonna get all these nationalities, all these different things, African American. Right. You understand? But what we reading right here is showing you who the children of God is. Read it again, bro.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things.
Come here, man. He said in the want of all things. Read.
And he.
Now check it out. That same enemies that we got to go to, Jonathan. In the want of all things. What I'm explaining to Jonathan. The blacks and Hispanics and Native Americans, we was brought over here. I just want us to think as a people. We was brought over here on slavery, right? On slave ships. Like my man said, Jonathan, how we get over here? Chattel slavery.
That's right.
Read that from the top again to my sister. What's your name?
My name is Sharon.
Sharon Armstrong. Check this out, Sharon. Read that again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Moses talking to Israel. He said we're gonna have to serve our enemies if we don't want to listen to God's commandments.
Right.
Read.
Which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst,
If we thirsty, like I'm explaining to Jonathan, thirst, read.
and in nakedness,
And clothing, the clothing on our back, read.
and in want of all
He
things.
said in the want of all things, if you want a driver's license, education, if you want to die, you got to get a death certificate for who, Jonathan? Read.
And he,
that enemy that you got to serve in the want of all things. Listen, be patient with me, read.
shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
He said that enemy that you got to serve in these last days is going to be the ones that put yokes of iron up upon the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Is this not history? Because guess what? In school, they not teaching this to your kids. In school, they teaching you that you came over here, you was in you came over here just to work. But how did you come over here? You came over here in slavery. They put yokes of iron upon your neck. Read that again. You put yokes of iron,
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
He said until, Jonathan, listen, he said until he have destroyed thee. Look out there. You got a nation of people who don't know who they are,
Exactly.
don't know where they're going,
That's right.
sleeping with each other, having babies with each other. He said this man put a yoke of iron upon all our necks until we was destroyed.
That's right.
Are we not to destroy people? Are we not to destroy people, Jonathan? So who is this telling? Give me verse 46, bro.
Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
The people that you look out, you say, okay, well, who's destroyed in the world? He said in these curses. He said they should do what?
Shall be upon thee for a sign.
He said they're going to be upon the people for a sign, so you will know what?
And for a wonder.
And you're going to wonder, damn, who is these blacks? Who are the blacks and Hispanics? Who are these people that don't know their name? What? Who are they? He said, I'm putting these curses on so you can identify that that's the children of God.
Right. That's right.
That's the children that he chose out of all nations on this earth.
Right.
You understand me? Hold that, give me Leviticus 20 and 26.
Right.
Show you, bro, how special you are, bro. That these people don't know. That these young Hey, sis, watch this. Thank you for being with. Sis, come here right quick. I'm gonna ask, watch this. Because remember, we talking about the story, right, son? Can I ask your kids a question? Hey, kids, come here. Who is Christ? I want y'all to point to the picture of Christ. Point to him. Come up here. Point to who Christ is. Come here, point to who Christ is. Who is Christ? You see this? He said, read that 48 again.
No. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 48.
Hey, I thank you for putting that on.
Therefore,
Listen to this.
shalt thou serve
Who's Christ? Now look at this. This is our babies. These are our babies going to the same man who put a yoke of iron upon your neck, and they saying that that's God. Bring it up. They saying that. Bring it out. Read it again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemy,
For us not keeping God's commandments. He said we're going to have to serve our enemies. Read.
which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger,
In hunger, we want food, we got to go to him. Read.
and in thirst,
In thirst, we got to go to him. Read.
and in
In
nakedness,
nakedness, we got to go to his people. Read.
in want of all things.
In the one of all things, you got to go to him. For you to put this on, right? Tell me if I'm lying. For you to block off 2 miles of streets, what you had to go to? Right? Until what? Read.
And he shall
And he, that same man that he had to go to the permit, to get the permit, to have this function, to do this, he said that he should put a yoke of iron. Hold on, listen.
and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he hath destroyed thee.
He said he's gonna put a yoke of iron upon our neck until we destroy it. To our babies is pointing to this as God. Give me Revelations 1 and 14. Let me show you something. Hold on, people. Hold on. Your viewers need to see that. Give me Revelation 1 and 14. Read it. Bring it up. Bring it up. This is what you need to know. Read that.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14. Bring it on! The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
Get this on this, bro. He said this is the revealing of Jesus Christ. That's why we got to pass down imagination. He said this is the revelation of Jesus Christ. Jump down, bro.
Verse 10.
Verse 14.
Verse 14.
Read.
His head and his hair were white like wool.
Now with our young babies, with our young princesses, our daughters of Sarah. He said his head and his hair were white like wool. You understand? Process of elimination. Does this man have woolly hair? Who has woolly hair on earth, young girls? Who got woolly hair? Who? We got woolly hair. That's right. You got woolly hair. Look at your hair. That's woolly hair. Look at my hair. That's woolly hair. Look at my king hair. That's woolly hair. He said, read it again.
I'm sorry about that, bro.
His head and his hair were white like wool.
Come here, I want you to see this, little princess. It said his head and his hairs were white like wool. This image that they put up all over churches, all over the world, they say that this is Christ. This man don't have woolly hair. Look, it said it was white like wool, meaning his hair was fully white. You ever seen your grandfather walk around fully white? Read.
As white as snow.
It said it was white as snow. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
He said his eyes as a flame of fire. With this picture, does this man got red eyes? Because when our men drink, when our men, your uncle, you see him drink, what color his eyes turn? Come on now. Read.
And his feet.
He said, and his feet. Read.
Like unto fine brass.
Everybody look at my sister's feet. Does her feet match the rest of her complexion on her body?
Yes.
Huh? So John the Revelator is looking at Christ. He's looking at Christ. He said, look, he going from head to toe. He said his head is like wool. His head is like wool, as white as snow. And then he looked down and said, well, his feet was like what, bro?
Like unto fine
He
brass.
said his feet like fine brass. Read.
As if they burned in a furnace.
If you put any brass in a furnace, what color is it going to turn?
No.
What color is it going to turn? It's going to turn brown. It's going to turn black. Right? You understand? So, my sister, hold on. Come here. I got to ask him again. I got to ask him one more time. Who is Christ? According to the Bible, who is Christ? Who is Christ?
That's right.
That's Christ. This is why you got to open your Bible up and you got to read your Bible to these kids. We can't just go off of what, give me Isaiah 29 and 13. We can't go off of what these pastors is teaching us. Because they're not teaching you the truth. Our brothers and sisters, they literally braiding their woolly hair back. You know, Christ said he's the author of perfection.
That's right.
He gave us perfection. That woolly hair that we braid back and we go to the Chinese man and we go buy weave and sew that weave into our hair, that's destruction. That's
Right.
That's destruction.
Right.
We the greatest thing that's walking this earth. Tell me Isaiah 29.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 13.
Bring it on.
Wherefore the Lord said, for as much as this people draw near me with their mouth.
This is our brothers and sisters that's in church. He said they draw near him with their mouth. Everybody out here say we love God. I love God. Read.
And with their lips do honor me.
He said with their lips they do honor him. I do anything for the Lord. The Lord know my heart. You heard that before, right? Read.
But have removed their heart far from me.
But he said we removed our minds from this Bible. We removed our Bible. Because why? The commandments is the most important thing of the book. Give me John 14 and 15. Bring it on. It's the most important. Do you love God? You see that? You see how you just said, yeah, I love God. But we gonna put it to the test. Watch this. John 14, 15.
The book of John, chapter 14.
What's your name, sis?
Nikki.
Nick, what's your name, princess? Nika, what's your name, princess? Brenda, watch this.
The book of John, chapter 14 and verse 15.
Brenda.
If you love me,
What's your name? Anand. Okay, watch this.
if you love
He
me,
said, if. This is Christ. Anytime the words are spoken, let me see your Bible. If it's spoken in red, come here. If it's written in red, who's speaking? Who? Jesus the Christ. Okay, let's read it.
bring it up. The book of John, chapter 14 and verse 15.
Bring it on.
If ye love me,
Christ said, if is a stipulation. If you love me, read.
keep my commandments.
He said, if you love me, keep my commandments. So if you don't love him, what you gonna do? You gonna not keep the commandments, right? So why is our pastors in church telling us we ain't gotta keep the commandments? Why these pastors not out here telling our young sisters that do you know what sin is? What's sin?
The word of God.
Anything against the word of God, sister, this is your day right here. Because guess what? Whether you know it or not, you in front of the prophets of the Most High God. You in front of the prophets of, give me Jeremiah 3 and 15. You in front of, God said, if you love me, keep my commandments. If you love me, keep my commandments. Watch this, give me that.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 3 and verse 15. And I will give you pastors according to mine heart.
He said, I'm going to give you pastors according to my mind. I'm going to give you pastors according to my mind. Read.
Which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
Which is going to start to feed you with this knowledge of this Bible and true understanding.
That's right.
And true understanding. So when God says, when Christ says, if you love me, keep my commandments, check this out. Give me Deuteronomy 20:25. Check this out, sis. Because it's a stipulation in this thing. The word if, that's a powerful word. If. It's like your daughter, you say, hey, if you love me, have the house clean. So if you go into the house and the house ain't clean, what's that saying about your daughter? Huh?
She don't love me.
That's what this is plain as that. This is plain as that. Read what you got. Huh?
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5.
Bring it on.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Have you ever heard that law? You have? So what does that say? Talk to me. We build it. I just want you to think. All right, because I love you. So I want you to think. You understand?
Right.
I'm not trying to break you down. I want you to just take 1 second and just think about what we're doing as a society.
Right.
Just think.
Right.
Read it again for the sister.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So what is that saying, sis?
As far as the mixed roles that they have nowadays, we shouldn't mix the roles. The males are the providers and the women, as far as the wives, and men submissive to the husband that are leading.
Okay, now you're halfway there. Remember, it said. So now we got to understand it. Read it one more time.
The woman shall not wear.
Shall not wear. Shall not wear. That's the key. That's the key word. He said wear. So he's talking about an article of clothing. Article of clothing, right? So read it from the top.
The woman.
So he's talking about the woman. Read.
Shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
He said the woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. According to the Bible, what was given to the men? Give me Exodus 28:42.
No.
What was given to the men? Because the Bible explains itself. All you got to do is study. You understand? Don't believe us. You believe the word of God. That's right. If I can't go in this Bible and show you what I'm talking about, then guess what? That's a false prophet. That's right. You understand? So the scripture says the woman should not wear that which pertains to a man. So now, what does the Bible say was given to men? Read what you got. Yeah, you know what I want.
The book of Exodus, chapter 28 and verse 41. And thou shalt put them upon Aaron thy brother, and the son and his sons with him, and shall anoint them and consecrate them and sanctify them, that they may minister unto me in the priest office.
So he's talking about Aaron and his son. Read on.
And thou shalt make them linen breeches. breeches.
So for Aaron and his sons, it said, I want you to make linen breeches. What is breeches today?
As
Come
far
on,
as
let's look it
pants,
up. Let's look
breeches
it up.
or breeches?
Come here, what's breeches? What's breeches? Look it up. Look up breeches. Right.
Short trousers.
Short what? Short what?
Trousers.
Trousers, which means what? Pants. Go ahead.
Fastened just below the knee.
Uh-huh.
Now she's worn for riding the horse or as part of ceremony.
You see that? So what is breeches? Pants.
Right.
So who did he make that for?
Yeah.
Males.
Right.
Back to Deuteronomy 22:5.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22 and verse 5.
Look, read that.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So it said the woman should put on pants because I gave that to Aaron and his sons.
Right.
You understand? So why these pastors are not teaching us this? Because if you break that law, you're in the midst of sin.
That's right.
You understand? Read on.
Neither
It says neither.
shall a man put on a woman's garment.
It said neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. Why do you think we got all these? What's that? You hear the word, you hear the light in the midst of darkness.
That's right.
You understand me? It says neither shall what?
Neither shall a man put on a woman's
It
garment.
said neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. What's going on here, bro? I want you to hear something too, bro. I want you to hear something too. It said neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. How many? Okay. Now, I want y'all to listen to this. You see our black entertainers, right? When they get to a certain level, what they make them do? What Tyler Perry? How did Tyler Perry get all his money?
Yo.
What was he doing? Yeah, how did Tyler, when Tyler Perry was making movie after movie after movie, what article of clothing was this man wearing? Dresses. Whenever our black entertainers, they get to a certain level, what they put on?
Yo.
A dress. Martin Lawrence, Will Smith, all of them. You can go down, Chris, go all the way down the line. All of them did what? Put on a dress.
Right.
All these rappers put on a what? Dress. Because like you said the first time, it changes the role. So when a woman is wearing pants, that puts a masculine spirit on her. You know that. If you walk out with pants on versus you walk out with a dress on, you feel two different ways as a woman. That's just like me. If I put a dress on, I'm gonna get a whole nother spirit putting a dress on. And then half the time you're not gonna approach me if I'm out here wearing a dress. Right. Are you? That's how the Most High God feels. You understand? This is what we are here trying to show you, bro. We are here trying to show you the truth. You understand? Christ said, if you love me. What's this, bro? Give me Leviticus 21 and 5. Okay, get you a fire, sis.
I got.
Get you a fire.
Back with you.
Yes, sir.
I'm in the community doing stuff.
Okay, well, listen to this right quick. Listen to this, man. You got 2 seconds. I know. It's only going to take him 2 seconds. He's a good reader. Okay, go ahead.
The book of Leviticus, chapter 21 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
They shall not make baldness upon their heads.
So this is a law given to the man. It said, don't make the baldness on your head. Don't walk around, they got the entertainers like Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, what they Shaq, what they all got, Michael Jordan, all our black men, our black successful men, what they got, bald head. Even think about the pastors, T.D. Jakes, what he got? Bald head, what the Bible say?
They shall not make baldness upon their head.
Read.
Neither shall they shave off the corner of their
He
beard.
said the men we don't shave off the corners of our beard because why? This is our manly dignity.
That's right.
This is the only thing that separates you from the people. Right. You don't see a grown lion out in the jungle. You don't see a grown lion out in the jungle with no mane. Right. How you know he the king? How you know he the king? Because he got the beard on his face. So what you got to do? Let your beard grow. If you love God, let your beard grow, brother. Sisters, put dresses on if you love God.
That's right.
You understand? Read that John 14:15 again.
Well, the book of John, chapter 14 and verse 15. If you love me, keep my
So
commandments.
this is what's ordained. Christ said, if you love me, black men, black women, Hispanic man, Hispanic woman, if you love me, do what?
Keep my commandments.
We used to scream black power while Heron was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us a spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold. From Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are how men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.